Hey everyone, so I finally got my Polymega in. If you guys were watching the live stream, you'd know why I sound so defeated and deflated right now. I'll make this as quick as possible because I don't feel like reposting the live stream. I'm pissed. I went in with such a good attitude, man. I'll show you everything that's been going on. So they sent it in this white box. Was I pissed about the white box? No, I was actually really excited because my Dreamcast that I got that was new, not the first one I had back in the day, but when Amazon was selling refurb units to clear out all their inventory several years ago, I got a white box refurbished with the black Dreamcast logo, and I remember that being just really cool and different and unique. And so when I got this in and it looked like that, I was excited. I took it in stride. You know, as I was opening stuff up, I was noticing this weird shit like the face buttons are perfectly flush on the 64 controller, or the front bumper triggers go literally down. I'm barely pressing on this, by the way. They go down into the shell, even though the rear ones aren't like that and they feel normal. These kind of go down and it feels awkward as shit. Okay. But I was being positive, and I was like, oh well, at least the D-pad feels great. It rolls naturally, you know, blah blah blah. Um, Sorry, I'm disorganized right now. I'm pissed. Then I got the Super Nintendo module out, and I was like, okay, this D-pad's not great. Like that, that's kind of loud for up and right versus this. Same hardness that I'm pressing, by the way. Feels cheap, okay? But at least it rocks. Triggers and face buttons feel good. Fine, whatever. Then there's this weird shit, like I was noticing, like it says 1 and 2 on a Super Nintendo and the TurboGrafx module, but then on the 64 Ultra module, there's no numbering on the ports, and I'm like, that seems like a weird oversight. And as someone who does package design and product design for a living, little inconsistencies like that really rub me the wrong way because it's like you should know fucking better. But I let it go. And then I got I still haven't even used this, TurboGrafx controller out with the module, and I realized that if you press down in the center, the D-pad doesn't move at all. Like it doesn't rock. There's nothing in the center to hoist it up so that you can rock from left to right. Like I can't do a Hadouken or anything like that. There's no fucking way. You can't do it. Like this D-pad is fucking worthless. And you know, it's really weird because like every other D-pad rocks to some degree. Hell, even the fucking cheap Chinesium controller that it comes with rocks, you know. But whatever. And then I was noticing on my system that it looks like at some point someone sprayed like Armor or some shit. It doesn't come off now. All over my system. And this is the large cell bubble wrap that you see here. And it's like that coating, whatever that shit was that they sprayed on the system, stuck to the bubble wrap. So this is like the natural color of the system. And it's like this all around, by the way. It's on the front, as you can see. It's on the sides. It's on the back. It's on the top. Was I pissed? No. I took it in stride. I was like, oh, you know, I got a little Black Panther. I got a little leopard fucking system. It's like a custom wrap, you know. I took it as, this is mine. I went in the right mentality. It's a used system. Not used. Well, it is used. It's a refurbished system, though. And it is what it is. Then I went to install my M.2, and the M.2 screw was missing. And it's like, really? Like, where's the QC check? And this is when I started getting like a little apprehensive, because it's like, okay, like this can't be good. This can't this can't be good. This is a bad sign. And I'm live streaming this, and even my buddy, who's had his Polymega for a long time now, and he runs the Discord, even he was just like, dude, QC should have checked that. That's kind of fucked. And he was almost making a bigger, frankly, he was making a bigger deal about it than I was. And I was just like, it's cool. I got, I build PCs, right? So I have like all sorts of screws, and I ended up finding some spare screws from when I did a clicky button mod on my Steam Deck. And one of them was a perfect fit, perfect thread. Put it in there. I'm like, sweet, awesome. Then I booted it up, and I started noticing that every once in a while I'd have like this weird audio pop. Kind of sound like when you take a 3.5 millimeter jack out of a headphone jack. You know, that sort of sound, right? I'm like, is that normal? And I was noticing that I was doing it when I was loading a game either in disk or via a module, like the cartridge, because I have, Super Nintendo game that I loaded, and basically when it loaded up that top game on the top banner, like where it says like, oh, this is the name of the game, like it would do that weird audio pop. And then as it was loading the game into the internal or external memory, every once in a while it would pop. And, my buddy was just like, dude, mine doesn't do that. And I was like, whatever, is what it is. And then I was noticing that it was doing this during gameplay on Stunt Race FX and on Jaguar XC220 for the Sega CD. And then I started getting concerned because I'm like, okay, this is a problem, maybe. But I was trying to dismiss it, honestly. Like, truly, if you're on the live chat, you would, or the live stream, you guys would have known. But now I'm gonna show you how bad it does once it starts actually being stressed. And this is Sega Saturn. I'm gonna put the volume up, and you're gonna see, even just from the demo, this thing is like losing its ass. You're gonna notice graphical issues, pauses, stuttering, and audio, all sorts of shit. So I'll walk you through it. There you go. There's another pause. Oh yeah! I'll let it go through a few demo screens, and then I'll do some gameplay where it's more obvious, but let's do this first because it's the easiest way to show you. Pop. Pop. You see that stutter? A little bit there. So you had 3 slowdowns in that sequence. It starts getting comical, by the way, because the stage starts teleporting and changing size. I'll show you in a second here. And anytime someone does a grapple, the stage goes down. See how the stage disappears? If that clip was longer, you'd see it comes back. Anytime someone does a throw or a grapple like that, the bottom stage just completely like borks out, disappears, and then comes back. Do one more demo and then I'll start playing. See how that stutter? It's like a slowdown. It's terrible. Here. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna start. You guys can see what I'm talking about. But it's just like disappointing as shit, man. Been waiting for like 5 fucking years for this crap.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Stutter there. Ground has disappeared there. Stutter there.
Fight 2. Ready, go!
Stutter there. Stutter there. There's a stutter there. We'll keep going.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Stutter there. Stutter, the major stutter there.
Fight 2. Ready, go!
Major stutter there. Keep in mind, this game is not supposed to have any problems with it. This is one of the green lit games, no issues. This is a real retail disc, by the way. Just want to point that out before anyone tries to say I'm burning discs or some shit. Audio's cutting in and out. I'm not really playing to win, by the way. I'm trying to just show this off.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Major stutter there. Major stutter there. Major stutter there.
Fight 2. Ready, go!
Stutter there. Stutter there. It's not even just audio, you can literally see it.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Stutter there. Whoa, major stutter there, and the fucking world just started blipping in and out.
Fight 2.
Stutter there.
Go!
Major stutter there. Stutter there. Stutter there.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
Stutter there. It's bad, okay? And it's like this, and stutter there, and every other game too, man. The fucking stage is blipping in and out. Fucking reality. Stutter there.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Major stutter there. This map, like the stage goes in and out all the time.
2. Ready, go!
Whoa, major stutter there. Stutter there.
Time over.
So anyway, you get the point. It's dog shit. And just to be clear, I'm not saying the Polymega is dog shit. Like I said, my best buddy has one of these things. I've seen many recordings of these things. This is not normal. It's just that mine is broken. And it's like, out of all the flaws on this hardware that I forgave, the fact that it's not even working, which means I have to now reach out to them. Like, and this is like QC shit that should have been fucking caught. This is the first time they've sold refurbished systems to the public. Where's the QC? You can't even fucking give me a screw for an M.2. But the thing's not even running properly. There's hitching all over the place, man. On every fucking game. Even the main menu. The main menu fucking hitches. I don't even have the freaking CD in there. The freaking, it's running off the M.2. So it's not even like, oh, maybe the CD drive's bad. It does that on Stunt Race FX, and that's a cartridge. And that's on once it's even dumped onto the M.2 drive. Like, where's the QC? Now I have to wait weeks. Hell, when I was asking about stock a couple weeks ago, it took them over a week just to get back to me. And it was a stock email. So it's like, how long am I going to have to wait to get a return slip on this? And then how long is it going to do they even have any ones to give me? Like, I have 1,000 questions. And then here's the thing. Okay, so the one that comes to me, let's just say it's working. And everything's fine. Okay, hate saying it, but my first question in my head is, for how long? Now, this is my first experience. Like, now that's always going to be in the back of my head. Is there a herky jerk? Is it stuttering? Is it freezing? You know, the sad thing is that after all the crap I went through, I literally almost got scammed by a company that they tied themselves to. Watched as many other people got scammed out of like $500,000. There's all these hardware issues that I just ignored. I've waited, like I said, like a half a decade for this shit. On top of that, I've been very forgiving. And, you know, I see all this vitriol against them on like X Twitter. And while I understand people's frustrations, I always didn't understand why people are so upset. And I'd be the type of person who was out there and just be like, guys, just calm down. You know, it's just games or whatever. Like, it'll be all right. No, I get it. I get it. You know, I think this community can be a bunch of shitheads sometimes. Don't get me wrong. They can be very demanding. But on the other hand, man, like when you run your company like this, when after 5 fucking years of waiting, this is what I get. Like, this is how you do your QC. Sorry, man, but like, that's fucked. I went in that fucking stream, man. I was so happy. And I ended my stream by just saying, would I recommend it? No. And that's it. And that's how I'm going to end this. Would I recommend it? No. No. Let's see what Playmaji does, but I'm so deflated, man. I'm so pissed.